r/true off my chest. I, 25M, ruined my entire life over a stupid boyfriend swap contract, and now both sisters hate me. I know I'm gonna get destroyed in the comments for this, but I just need to get it out because I have literally nobody left to talk to. Up until a month ago, I was dating Bailey, 22F. We'd been together for 2 years, but honestly, things had gotten super stale. I was checked out. I spent most of our dates scrolling on my phone because we just didn't have that spark anymore. Then her older sister, Christy, 24F, started texting me on the side. Christy is hot, high energy, and was constantly giving me the attention I wasn't getting in my relationship. After a few weeks of secret flirting, we both realized we wanted to hook up. But Christy was terrified of looking like the bad guy to her family, so she came up with this crazy idea, a 30-day boyfriend swap. She drafted a little contract and told me to act surprised when she brought it up at dinner with her family and her boyfriend Mason, 26M. At dinner, she called Mason boring, pitched the swap, and I signed the napkin without hesitating. Bailey looked heartbroken, but her pride got in the way, and she signed it too. I thought I was a genius. I got an easy, guilt-free upgrade. I was dead wrong. First of all, 2 weeks into the swap, Mason turns out to be a literal millionaire. Apparently, he'd won the lottery a few weeks back and kept it quiet. Christy completely lost her mind when she found out. Suddenly, she didn't give a crap about me anymore. She spent the next 2 weeks stalking Mason, begging him to take her back and crying to her parents. I was basically left standing on the sidelines like an idiot while my upgrade desperately tried to dump me for her rich ex. Meanwhile, Bailey and Mason actually started genuinely liking each other. Seeing my ex look happier with another guy hit my ego hard. I was bitter, lonely, and annoyed. So when Christy's stalking failed and she texted me out of frustration, I went over to her place. One thing led to another, and we slept together. Here's where I massively effed up. A couple of weeks before the swap, I had found out from a routine checkup that I'd picked up an STI/STD from a hookup before Bailey and I got serious. I was embarrassed, panicked, and honestly just in total denial about it. I hadn't built up the courage to tell anyone yet. After Christy and I finished, the guilt hit me like a freight train, and I confessed it to her right there in bed. She completely lost her sanity. She started screaming, called her sister at 2 a.m., and dragged all of us to a clinic the next morning. 48 hours later was the final execution. Christy called an emergency meeting at her parents' house. Bailey's results? Negative. Mason's results? Negative. Christy's results? Positive. Christy screamed at me in front of her entire family, called me a biohazard, and kicked me out. Then, while she was hysterically crying on the floor, she broke down and confessed everything to her parents and Bailey, that we'd been texting behind Bailey's back, that the swap was a staged setup, all of it. Bailey didn't even yell at me. She just gave me this look of pure disgust and walked out hand in hand with Mason, her new millionaire boyfriend. Now Christy's family has completely cut me off, my ex despises me, Christy is telling everyone in our social circle what happened, and I'm completely alone sitting in my apartment realizing I threw away a 2-year relationship for a fake scheme that utterly blew up in my face. I know I'm the villain here. I just don't know how to even begin fixing my life from this.